The Train Between Worlds, a bedtime story by Horrorverse. They say no train runs after midnight. But if you listen closely, somewhere between the sound of rain and your own heartbeat, you might hear it. A single whistle, echoing through the night. Lonely, low, and impossible. I wasn't meant to find it. I was just walking home. The streets were empty, the kind of quiet that feels heavier than silence. Streetlights flickered through the fog, each one further apart, until there was nothing but darkness and the soft hiss of rain. That's when I saw it. A small wooden sign, half buried in ivy, lined to nowhere. At first I thought it was some forgotten relic, maybe part of an old station, but as I looked closer, I saw light. A faint lantern glowed beneath an archway of stone, and behind it, rails. Real steel rails vanishing into mist. A distant whistle cuts through the air. The ground hums softly. Then it came. A silver train sliding silently out of the fog, smooth, graceful, and impossibly bright. Its windows shimmered like mirrors, reflecting stars that shouldn't exist this close to Earth. I should have run. But I didn't, because something in my chest, maybe curiosity, maybe longing, whispered, "Get on." Inside, the air was warm. Not just warm, comforting, like a memory of sunlight. Golden light pooled along the corridor. Each carriage glowed faintly, and I could hear voices, not conversations, just murmurs, like the sound of dreams talking to themselves. I walked past rows of velvet seats. Passengers sat still, eyes closed, faces calm. A child holding a book that turned its own pages. An old woman knitting a scarf that stretched beyond the floor. A young man gazing out the window, where the reflection showed not the night, but a bright summer afternoon. Every one of them dreaming. I thought, maybe this is a dream too. But dreams don't hum like engines. Dreams don't smell faintly of rain and smoke and lilacs. I sat down across from an empty seat. Outside, fog drifted past the window, glowing faintly blue. After a while, I noticed someone sitting across from me, a man in a dark coat. His face looked familiar, too familiar. He smiled softly. "You're late." "Late for what?" I asked. "For the part where you remember," he said. He looked out the window again, and when I followed his gaze, I saw something that made my breath stop. The fog had lifted, and there, outside, was my old house. The light in the window was on. My father's shadow moved across the curtains. It was a moment I hadn't seen in years, the last night before I left home, and as I stared, the man in front of me whispered, "Every passenger rides through what they've left behind." Then he faded, like smoke caught in moonlight. Further down the train, I met him, the conductor. He was tall, thin, and ageless. His uniform shimmered faintly like fabric made of shadows and starlight. He didn't look directly at me when he spoke. "Conductor, you're between stops, traveler." Me. "Between where and where?" Conductor. "Between what was and what waits. This train doesn't go to places. It carries hearts from memory to meaning." His voice was calm, the kind of calm that makes you listen more closely. "Most passengers don't remember boarding," he continued. "Some find peace and depart. Some stay for a while, circling the line until they're ready." He turned slightly, as if looking through me rather than at me. "Would you like to see your stop?" I hesitated, then nodded. The window changed. Fog thinned. Now I was looking at a shore, the ocean stretching endlessly under starlight. Waves shimmered like liquid glass. Each one carried a reflection, a face, a moment, a memory. My laughter as a child, a friend I'd lost touch with, someone I loved but never said goodbye to. They moved like film reels playing across the sea, beautiful, unbearable. I whispered, "Why show me this?" The conductor's voice was softer now. "Because these are the things you keep trying to forget, and the things that keep trying to find you." The train slowed. The tracks ended at the edge of the sea, dissolving into stars. The door opened. Beyond it, not land, not sky, but a vast field of light. Each star pulsed gently, like breathing. "Is this the end?" I asked. The conductor smiled faintly. "No, just the quiet part before the next beginning." And then, the train, the sea, the stars, all of it, folded into silence. I woke up on a bench near my street. The rain had stopped. The sky was pale blue. For a moment, I thought I'd dreamed it all, until I noticed something beside me. A small silver ticket, warm to the touch. It glowed faintly, then crumbled into light. As it faded, I heard that whistle one last time, distant, echoing across the morning. And I smiled, because now I understood. The train wasn't just a dream. It was a promise that no memory, no love, no goodbye is ever truly lost. They're just waiting for the next departure. And somewhere beyond the clouds, the train between worlds moves on, carrying every soul who still has one dream left to remember.